Now, I've always assumed that the cost of living in South Africa is much cheaper than it is in the UK. And indeed, that's one of the reasons why I tell people South Africa is such a great place to visit. Besides the beautiful scenery and the amazing food, actually the cost of living overall is much cheaper. But I began to question if that is actually the case, especially this year when prices are definitely higher than they used to be. So in today's video, I am doing a supermarket shop in two supermarkets, Checkers in South Africa and Morrisons in the UK. I've tried to pick two supermarkets that are a similar level, and I want to compare like with like products, ignoring special offers and things like two for the price of one. So I have tracked 44 items across both supermarkets and kept a tally as we go, which you'll see in today's video. And to be quite honest, I was really surprised at the outcome. So before we get into it, let's do a little quiz. Leave a comment below of which supermarket or which country you think is going to be more expensive. Do you think food is more expensive in South Africa or the UK? Leave a comment and let me know. Okay, let's go shopping.
So let's kick things off by looking at fresh produce, and my anticipation here is that things will be cheaper in South Africa, and you can see that's borne out to be true here, where onions are R4 more expensive. What about peppers? Yep, again more expensive in the UK. Mushrooms actually cheaper in the UK, which is quite surprising. And avocados, now these are grown locally, so you would think that they were cheaper, but actually they were cheaper in the UK, even though I'd say the quality of South African avocados is much better. What about peaches? Are way cheaper in South Africa than the UK. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason so far. Okay, let's move on to meat. So bacon, this was a large pack of bacon. I couldn't quite find the same, but sort of price per pack even so was more expensive in the UK. And I'd imagine steak will be cheaper in South Africa because there's a lot of farming there, so a lot of cattle, and the quality is much better. And as you would imagine, the steak is a lot cheaper in South Africa than the UK, almost half the price. So let's see if that runs true with minced beef, which it really ought to be. So you can see in Checkers it's 155, but ironically in the UK per kilogram for regular minced beef is actually 11 Rand cheaper. So let's see if the same rings true for extra lean minced beef. So you can see in South Africa 160 Rand per kilogram. So will the UK be cheaper as it was with the regular minced beef? And the answer, rather surprisingly, is well, actually no, it's not. It's more expensive. It's 6 Rand more. So as you can see, there's no rhyme or reason for this, but as you'd expect, so far South Africa is in the lead. Now let's check out some chilled food. So let's start with some Parmesan cheese. Undoubtedly is imported into South Africa, so I would expect it to be cheaper in the UK, and it was by a lot, by 55 Rand more in South Africa, which is our first big surprise. And then let's check out milk. So this is a litre of milk in South Africa is 22 Rand, and in the UK is 25.5, so 6.41 more in the UK. And let's look at yogurt now. A lot more choice in South Africa. For a litre of yogurt is 55 and it's 73, so 18 Rand more in the UK. And as we'd imagine so far, the UK is still more expensive by the 200 Rand. Okay, let's check out some Coke and cold drinks, which are things that we drink all the time. So this is my favourite cordial in Cape Town. Couldn't find the same thing, but something similar is actually cheaper in the UK. So catching up a bit. And sparkling water, again something that we drink all the time, a 6-pack was quite a lot cheaper, 25 Rand cheaper in the UK. And Coke Zero, which is the drink that James drinks all the time, was actually just a little bit more expensive in the UK compared to South Africa. So what about snacks and treats? Well, pack of Pringles, again imported, so maybe expect it to be more expensive, and indeed it was, almost twice the price as the UK. And how about some chocolate? It was actually more expensive in the UK, but very similar price. Okay, eggs, another staple in South Africa for 6 is 30 Rand. And let's see what the same cost for 6 eggs is in the UK. And it's more expensive in the UK, as you might imagine, 16 Rand more. So the UK is still more expensive. Okay, on to some coffee. Pack of Starbucks coffee pods, 10 of them is 99 Rand, but only 66 in the UK, so 33 more in South Africa. And a jar of Nescafe Gold Blend is more expensive by a long way in South Africa, and for the first time South Africa is now becoming more expensive than the UK on our shopping trip so far. So let's check out tin of tomatoes, another kind of basic staple, and we can see that it is more expensive in South Africa by quite a lot. And tomato ketchup in South Africa is 30 Rand, and in the UK it is £2.50, which is 55 Rand, so almost twice the price in the UK, and that means that the UK is catching up with South Africa. So spaghetti, another staple, is, let's see how that compares. It's pretty much the same, so South Africa is just 39 cents more. And how about a kilo of rice? Well, it's 60 Rand in South Africa, another staple that I use all the time. And in the UK, the same kilo of rice was actually 20 Rand cheaper in the UK compared to South Africa. As I say, no rhyme or reason. So olive oil, I imagine this is imported in both countries. It's 240 Rand in South Africa, and let's see how that compares to the same in the UK, and it's actually 85 Rand more expensive in South Africa, which maybe that's not a surprise. But wine is one thing that we think should be way cheaper, and hopefully South Africa can catch up now. So a bottle of Chenin Blanc, which is our favourite wine, is just 100 Rand in South Africa, and I I couldn't find the same bottle, but sort of a similar mid-level bottle in the UK is 149, so only 6 Rand more, which is quite a surprise. Okay, let's move on to the bakery and look at another staple, which is brown bread. And in South Africa it's 16 Rand. Now there's not a huge choice of bread in South Africa when you compare that to the huge range of bread in the UK, but looking at a similar brand, it's actually just a little bit more expensive in the UK. Okay, on to toiletries. So let's look at some Aqua Fresh white toothpaste, another thing that we all need. 30 Rand in South Africa and almost double the price in the UK. What about Head and Shoulders? So this is the shampoo that I use, 110 Rand in South Africa, and in the UK the same size bottle is 111 Rand, so just 1 Rand more in the UK. Moving into our final section, cleaning stuff, so washing up liquid. First of all, things that we all need in our house. In South Africa a branded version is 35 Rand, and very liquid, another branded version in the UK they don't have in South Africa, is 20 Rand more. So we are really neck and neck at the moment, but the UK is just behind South Africa. Dishwasher tabs is quite expensive in South Africa. For 50 tabs is 290 Rand, and in the UK is way cheaper, so 133 Rand more expensive in South Africa. Now maybe that is because it's imported but made in the UK. Some kitchen cleaner, again this not quite the same brand, but almost 30 Rand in South Africa, and in the UK Sif, which is a similar brand, is 33 Rand, so just a little bit more. So the UK is still considerably, well, 150 Rand behind. What about toilet roll? So Andrex toilet roll for 18 rolls is 170 Rand and 200 in the UK, so 30 Rand more expensive in the UK. So we're kind of neck and neck, but the shopping list is actually more expensive for South Africa. So the final item I checked out is some batteries, because I needed some of them. So 114 for 4 batteries in South Africa, and in the UK 111, so almost the same, but 288 more.
Well, I don't know about you, but I have to say I was really surprised at the result. When I went into this, I was absolutely convinced that South Africa would be cheaper. As I said, I always assumed that the cost of living is much cheaper in South Africa, but actually that wasn't the case. The UK ended up being cheaper. Now, of course, I absolutely know that I could have gone to another supermarket like Pick n Pay and the result would have probably been cheaper, but I was trying to compare two supermarkets that are of a similar level and had similar products, and I made that comparison as much as I possibly could. Now, of course, this doesn't mean everything in South Africa is more expensive, because there were plenty of food items that were way cheaper in South Africa, like steaks, for example, than the UK. But it does show how the cost of living has gone up, and my sense that this year things were much more expensive has been proven out in this video. And that's exactly why I wanted to record this video, because when you go shopping across the two countries buying those everyday staples, things can really be different to what you expected, as has been borne out in this video. Now listen, I am not claiming this is any kind of scientific experiment. It's just me going shopping, buying the things that I would typically buy and comparing them across South Africa and the UK. And I'm sure there are much more thorough scientific studies than the one I've just done. So let me know in the comments what surprised you most, and if you made a guess at the beginning of this video, were you right or were you wrong? I'd love to hear from you guys, so do drop me a comment and let me know what you think. But otherwise, this is Rob and James, who's working in the other room, and we will see you for more travels next time.